Right, so what is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. So today is a Manchester City museum and seeing tour, joined by Jamie here, who is a Manchester City fan. So it is 6 o'clock in the morning. Yes, we're doing this early one. As you can see, trams are nowhere to be seen yet. We've got a 12-minute wait until the next one. And then obviously we're going to change to St. Peter's Square, get them onto the Etihad Campus and get this tour underway. So the prices are 25 for me, 25 for Jamie. Now, Jamie, how long have you been supporting Man City, mate?
Since 2005.
So what's been your favourite game, to be honest, as a City fan?
City KPI, definitely.
Of course it is. Just to rub salt in the wound, because I'm a United fan and we all know what happened. Aguero, Balotelli's only assist, won City the league, snatched it away from United, who was already having a party at Sunderland. Not the best memorable of games, but this season, what's your hopes for this season then?
Well, Champions League.
Champions League, do you think you'll win the Prem, or do you think Arsenal are going to win it?
I mean, Arsenal's been not the best recently, so...
That is true. That is true. I think, obviously, United won the Carabao Cup. I think FA Cup is anyone's guess. Premier League, Arsenal's. City, would they win the Champions League this year? Probably not. I mean, they've got Leipzig at the Etihad, so we'll see on that result. It is 1-1 as it stands on aggregate going into the fixture at the Etihad. So yeah, I'm going to say Champions League winner. I'm going to go Real Madrid, number 15 is going to the Santiago Bernabeu. As we got to wait another 10 minutes, there's one going the opposite way. Things you love to see. Just arrived in the train station now. Got to walk to Piccadilly. We might be meeting Tom because he just finished work. So if we are meeting Tom, you'll see him obviously on this one. If not, you will not. But yeah, walk to Piccadilly. Then obviously, if Tom decides he wants to meet up, we'll meet up with him. If not, we'll just get a tram from Piccadilly to the Etihad Campus. And then wait, because we're about, 3 hours early, maybe? I think we are. We are pretty early. It's not even 7 o'clock yet. And we just got off at a train station, so, you know, it's always good to be early than late. Just come out of the train station here. It's the Cheltenham Town T-bus. There we go. Looking very nice indeed. See Val from Mays there. Obviously, they did play Derby County last night. Lost 2-0. You know, Derby County is never an easy away day, but you know, there you go. What a sight! There's the train station, and over there is the Cheltenham Town Football Club's players' coach. Wouldn't be a football adventure without a meal deal. So we got a cheese and ham sub. Canned water. Go back to Forest Green Rovers away, as you know. They have canned water at Forest Green Rovers away, so let's tuck in. Canned water review. Tastes like water, obviously it's going to taste like water, but it don't feel like drinking out of a can. We're not at Forest Green, we're in Manchester, so we'll get the bottles back. Here is our ride, the Ashton tram. Obviously 3 more stops, 3 or 4 in it, Jamie?
4.
4, and then we're at the Etihad Campus. So we have arrived at the Etihad, also known as the Etihad. Jamie, what's your favourite Man City chant, mate?
Follow, follow, follow. We're the best football team in the world. We got Gundogan, Rodri, Phil and Bernardo, Kevin De Bruyne, John Stones.
That's his favourite City chant. There you go. So obviously we go in there to start, walk around. So we're going to go to the statues now. Out of all the statues, which is your favourite?
Aguero.
As you're a City fan, it must be Aguero, mustn't it?
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to walk around, visit Colin Bell, pay respects to him. A legend here at Manchester City. So let's go. City fans will remember this. Obviously, where Erling Haaland was announced, it was announced down there, but they have moved it over here. So City fans will remember that day where he come up and said he's looking forward to playing Manchester United, and rightly so, because he did score a hat-trick against us. We're approaching the statues now, Silva, Company, and then, as they like to call him, King Kun Aguero. There you go, David Silva, an absolute legend for Man City. So, obviously when all these players departed, what was your first reaction and thoughts?
Well, I felt rubbish, obviously, but obviously they can't be here forever, can they?
True, that is true. Let's get a close up. There we go. Our gesture behind him there with David Silva.
Still playing now as well for Real Sociedad.
Yes, he is. Still playing for Sociedad.
Played against United twice for him as well.
Correct. Now on to Captain Company. There you go, the Vincent Company statue. Captain, leader and warrior. Now on to Jamie's
Aguero.
all-time favourite player.
Aguero.
Right, I'm going to ask you this. To win the Champions League final, the winning penalty, who would you put on, Aguero or Erling Haaland? That's the big question.
Well, Aguero's missed penalties, but he'll always be my best all-time player, so it's got to be Aguero, isn't it?
It's got to be Aguero.
Because he's scored a lot of penalties more than he missed as well. So.
True. So,
But obviously Haaland doesn't really miss penalties, apart from that one that nearly missed against Fulham this season.
true. Now, we go to Sergio Aguero. Here we have the most famous statue on this site. Tony Cruz, aka Kun Aguero. Obviously behind him is the time that he scored that famous goal against QPR to win City the league, snatched it from United, took his top off, and rightly so. If I was Aguero and in his shoes, I would have done the exact same. Took my top off, ran around the Etihad. You was here on that day, weren't you?
Behind the goal, yeah.
Behind the goal where Aguero scored that exact goal, so your thoughts and emotions on obviously that happening?
Well, I was obviously crying because I was happy, but yeah, first title in 44 years.
True. And
Straight on the pitch afterwards.
yep, jumps on more pitches than me, and that's saying something. Obviously over there, 2012, when they did win the title. Now, onto the legend, as Jamie calls him, Colin Belstand is next up.
Yep.
So, this is a stand of Jamie Anderson.
Yep.
So every match day, comes here, he has a lovely fish and chips from that chip shop over there.
Away fans sit over there.
Yes, I do. South Stand. You sit in the South Stand as well.
Yep.
Right next to your away fans, in fact. So that's where Jamie goes in. Obviously, third tier, all the way up there. You get a nice view from there, don't you?
Yeah.
Anyways, like I said, we're going to go to the Colin Bell stand, and then we're going to go over to the training facility over there, because we've got loads of time to pass, so we might as well add it to this little vlog, you know, make the most of it. Here is the Colin Bell stand. May he rest in peace. Sadly died on Jamie's birthday. Here is where Pep Guardiola was announced back in 2016, and I remember him arriving at the Etihad. I did watch that, and he said he got asked why you come here. Gives a very blunt response. He goes, "Because they want me." Typical Guardiola style. What is your favourite Pep Guardiola moment, like off the pitch? So like,
well, it has to be obviously all or nothing moment. or when he was smoking that cigar on the tour. Not the tour, parade.
yeah, Pep smoking cigars is a typical Guardiola thing. What do you make of sit down, nobody talk, drink water moment?
Yeah, that's one of my favourites.
Yeah, that's one of Jamie's favourites. Honestly, for me, that is one of Guardiola's most iconic moments here in the city of Manchester. So, when my club Manchester United was completing the famous treble, Manchester City were playing Gillingham.
Yeah.
Obviously, they won that Mr. Dick off there celebrating in style, as you would, obviously getting promoted to League One. Here you have the old Manchester City badge. Which is your favourite badge? The one on your jacket or the old one?
The one that I've got now, I think. Yeah.
To be honest, I think that's more Man City. That's what we all grew up with. And
It's more iconic. Like, this is like the badge that we had back in the day as well.
but
The one that we got promoted with was this.
I honestly think that's a nicer badge than that, I'm not going to lie. It's just old school, classic. Does remind me of Man City quite a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to walk over this bridge to the training ground. And then after that, we're going to walk back, get the stadium tour and museum underway. Here we are at the Academy Stadium. It's where the women's also do play. There, you can literally see over there, don't know how far.
The woman's
Yeah,
Euros.
well singing. Yep. There's where City train, you can literally see over there. And over in the far distance over there as well, so we'll take you to it now. So over here we have the building where the City players sign, do the medical. Obviously the likes of Jack Grealish has been in this building. So what's been your favourite signing in that building then?
Aguero has been.
Fair enough.
Obviously this season it's got to be Ireland because obviously 33 goals already.
He's already won the Golden Boot.
Yeah.
Technically. Well, yeah, he has, not why I said technically. But anyways, there we go. Now we're going to go back over there and do this tour. Heading on into the City store, obviously to pay for it, this is where you pay, and then a tour guide will take you around into the stadium as well. Just inside the City store now. There you go, about to pay for it. Pay for this tour. Let's get it underway. Eating a white chocolate bar. Breakfast for him.
I had it.
We bought it last night, by the way. There you go, the home shirt. Reminiscing the Colin Bell days here.
Actually,
Here's it.
That's our third kit. That's the away kit.
Here's the third kit. And then there's the away kit with the Haaland on the back. Little museum here, the Formidables, Community Shield, Carabao Cup, Prem, FA Cup. Over here, FA Community Shield, the League Cup, and the Prem. So all the iconic moments there. Another iconic moment is Aguero. I don't need to say more about that, man. I'm sure you're all aware.
Yeah, the women's trophies in there as well.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. There you go. Nice bit of artwork.
That's one of the most iconic. Chilling in 1919.
There you go, just about to show them that. When were you winning the treble that year? There you go. The end of Main Road.
Brought us to where we are today. At the end of the 19th century, Manchester was the industrial heartland of the United Kingdom. The parishioners of St Mark's Church, inspired by the work of the...
Just been in the history room now, we're going to go outside and do it. So we are now going to the Chairman's Club, getting the best view of the stadium, according to Graham, which is our tour guide for today. Nah, it's just company memories, isn't it? This has got to be the fanciest Chairman's Club I've ever seen in all my life. Jesus Christ, this is posh. Fancy a pint? Bar over there. Anyways, we're going out into the stadium now.
Yeah, it's fine.
So our directors sit here in these seats. That's the shape man saw.
Brilliant. Right, well done everybody. Four new guests have joined us, Graham. 4 more.
Now we're heading to the main bit, the home team dressing room. He's going to get a photo in Haaland's seat because last time we did the stadium tour, Erling Haaland hadn't signed for City at the time. So it's a golden opportunity for Jamie to now, obviously, shit, obviously go and get a photo in Harlan Seat. Kitchen's there. There we go. Entering
Keep walking, please. And do
the
walk
whole
into the changing room. Don't stand
team
at the door.
dressing room.
Keep walking in, otherwise everybody will stop.
Such an oval shape, obviously, for Guardiola to see the magic happen here. Crest on the floor there. Nice oval shape so everyone can see Pep Guardiola. He's in the seat of the house there. Jamie's best mate, Erling Haaland. The famous tactic board there. Some are born here, some are drawn here, but we all call it home.
So is it your son?
There you go.
Keep moving about in the seats, folks, because you'll find Erling Haaland's in demand.
Pretty nice dressing room.
Kevin
So this is my first time seeing this dressing room and it is really, really nice. Honestly, it might be the best dressing room I've been in, to be fair. I can't lie, they've done well. So Jamie is going to get the match worn Erling Haaland shirt, holding it for the first time. How does it feel? Feels good, he says. So we are doing pitchside now, just being in the dressing room. Obviously can't go in the away dressing room because need to prepare that safely for Newcastle. Obvious reasons, COVID is still about it, it's not completely dead, that virus. You know, as much as we all like to forget about it, it's still around us, you know. We're just learning to live with it, which is why we're able to do things like this, stadium tours, go out to Bernabeu and stuff like that. Just to walk, come down here,
spotting the young man with his
down
finger
there, and go in there.
Yeah.
So the walk now, so Man City will be on this side, so where Jamie is, and obviously the away is where I am. I'll walk out onto the pitch now. Obviously Blue Moon will be playing as you do enter the field. There we go. It's where the away team and managers and staff will sit. Obviously Pep Guardiola and his City substitutes will be there. There we go, pitchside everyone. So obviously as a Manchester United fan, I'll be sat here. Well, if I was a substitute for Manchester United, I'll be sat up here. And obviously managers and assistants sit here. But yeah, seats go back as well, so you don't always have to be upright here whilst watching the game. You can lean back, do a Barry Murphy, you know, stand there and watch the game. But yeah, you enjoyed the tour so far, mate?
Yeah, it's been good.
Old Trafford next. But yeah, well, Old Trafford for me, he don't want to do it because obviously he supports that piece of shit. But yeah, anyways, we're going to go over to the Hull one so Jamie can sit in there and get a photo. There he is, sat in Guardiola's seat. So we're going to the media area and then followed by the press, obviously, where interviews are done after matches. Here is one of them.
There's always work going on here. You go away for 2 or 3 days and you come and find they put pictures all along here.
You're a citizen. Would you like to help Graham on this next part? Because you need somebody's help. Will you help him?
Ready? Pre-match press conference. Go on, Jamie.
Up there. And you're a City fan, there's no two ways about it. Up there, please. And your friend's going to film it for you. Yeah. So I'd like you to come in the second row here and film it on this screen up here.
And then there was a 10-minute wait, and then Pep came in. He had his press secretary with him, his press person, boss, and him. And he was in
Not an happy
for
gaffer, is he?
6 minutes.
It's a bit chilly up here, I'm not going to lie. It's a bit cold. So, that is the end of the stadium tour. Tour guide Graham, fantastic tour guide here at Manchester City Football Club. You know, come and do your tours. Is this one over here, the one with the big moustache. So that's how people call him and rate his reviews on TripAdvisor. The one with the big moustache is called Graham. So yeah, if you fancy a tour here at Manchester City, off peak, which means, you know, your children are back in school, it's £25 for an adult. Unless you're a Manchester City season ticket holder, you will get discount. And on peak will be 28 quid, which means, you know, all the kids are out of school, they want something to do, you know, come do a stadium tour. But yeah, it's been a fantastic tour today. We're going to go and club shop. I showed you before, but, you know, obviously it's where the tour ends, so, you know, we've got to look around one last time and then off home. Right, so here is where I'm going to end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed another stadium tour. The next is Goodison Park. Before it gets knocked down, you've got to do an iconic stadium like Goodison Park, because once it's gone, it's gone. So yeah, Goodison Park will be the next stadium tour. I hope you enjoyed this one at the Etihad, otherwise known as the Etihad. Jamie, you enjoyed it today, mate?
Yeah, it's been good.
What's been your favourite part of the tour?
Holding Ireland's shirt, probably.
Fair enough. Holding Haaland's shirt, so yeah.
The last time I didn't get the opportunity because he didn't sign for us.
Yeah, true. So obviously that's been his highlight of the day, and mine's just been enjoying another stadium tour, getting another one done off the list. So yeah, there's a lot more to go. Borussia, Dortmund, Bayern Munich, PSG, Everton, Liverpool, Newcastle, Wolverhampton, Sheffield Wednesday and Sheffield United, because they're doing stadium tours now. So yeah, I've got a load cram-packed into one that we'll have to sort and plan out. Obviously this took its time. We've been planning this since November. We're now in March and we finally got around to it. But like I say, a massive thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.